1910 $5 gold piece. 99.9% pure gold. Put it in a bag here, and I'm going to bury it in my backyard. I'll say I'll bury it at, let's say 4 inches. Okay. I got my Deus on. Let's go find a spot in the backyard here that's not going to be too trashy here. Doesn't sound too trashy right there. I have my Deus in deep mode. Pitch, tones, discrimination 5.5, sensitivity 94, 54 kilohertz, iron volume 1, reactivity 2, audio response 6. My ground balance is at 82 or something, 83. See if I can find a spot that doesn't have too much iron. Right there, right here. I'll stick it right there. I think if I go 5 inches, I'll do that 4 inches, because this can be a tough target to get if it's any deeper than that, I think. Come on, pop it out right there. Right there. Pretty hot clay today, so it's actually not too bad. But there's a lot of iron here, so I'll swing this coin over. It's giving me a nice high tone. It's in pitch right now, so I can go back. I'll go to full tones, show you what it sounds like. Full tones with the same setting. Nice high tone, reading at 92. I'll bury that 4.5 inches deep, right there. This clay is just kind of hard today. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna kind of protect it a little bit, because I don't want to scratch that coin up when I dig it back out. Because it's in pretty good shape. I'll lay it flat right there. All right. I don't have my gloves on, so I'll just have to go like this. Just pack it down. So I don't have any gaps in it, right? And actually, I'll just chop it up a little bit here so it'll spread out when I put it in the, put it back, flop it back in there. I'll try to pack it down as good as I can. Try to pack it down there so there's not too much gap there. Pack it down really good. It's probably about 4 inches deep or so. I'm in deep. And I'll get a piece of tile or something and put it over it. I'll get a piece of tile right here, so I don't lose it, right? I don't want to walk away from this gold coin sitting in the ground right there. Piece of tile right there above it. Not hitting it very good. I'm in deep, so I'll go to pitch. I would definitely be digging that up, right? In pitch tones. That's why I like the pitch tone so much. It's a good depth indicator, and it just seems to hit on stuff a lot better in the iron. Now I'll go down a little bit on my frequency here. We're at 31 kilohertz. And I'll try the Simplex on it next. I'll turn this off here. Try the Simplex on that target there. Gold coin, about 4.5 inches deep. I'll ground balance it here, since I ground balanced the Deus. Ooh, really low. It's 89. Wow. A lot of iron tones in it. Swing over it fast. Get some of these twigs out of the way here. A lot of iron. That was in Park 1. Here's field mode. Field mode is very similar to the Deus pitch tones. Huh, my iron sounds like it's down. It is. My iron's all the way off. Still hitting it really good. For a 12 kilohertz machine, that's doing very, very well. Now I'll go to Park 2. Check my iron. I was doing some testing yesterday with it. A lot of 04s, 04s, 04s. Nothing but 04s right there. I'm getting a few numbers there. 60s, 50s. Scratchy tone. Got to be going slow with that one. It's hitting it really good there. I'm getting a lot of 04s on it because there's so much iron there. 40s and 50s where it was hitting it the best. Now it goes with the Equinox. Come on. Oh, pushed the wrong button. Equinox, 6-inch coil. I'm gonna turn my volume up a little bit here. I'll start out Park 2 mode. Banging it big time, man. Turn my iron on. Turn my recovery speed down a little bit here. 5 to 5. I'm gonna check my iron bias here. It's at 0. I'll put it on 1, see what happens. Hits it a lot better. It's hitting it at that angle a lot better. It's not hitting it around a lot better. But that's in Park 2. I'll go to field. I don't think it's going to perform very well in field mode here. It's actually hitting it really good. It's just very difficult to pinpoint targets. I get a lot of EMI. My soil just does not permit field modes on the Equinox in my soils. Oh, it's hitting it big time. It's really jumpy, but it's hitting it hardcore. Turn the iron off. Oh yeah, it's liking that. Multi-tones. I'll put in 40 kilohertz here. It'll just rip it apart. Right here. Come on, baby. Come on. No, not gonna do it. Turn my iron on here. It's a small coil, 6-inch coil, so multi-frequency just seems to be hitting that target, that gold coin really good. Now I'll go to field 2. Oh yeah, it's spanking it hardcore. The Equinox is so good at those lower conductive targets. That's not really a lower conductive target because it's a pure gold coin, basically a pure gold coin. And when you're going for jewelry and stuff, you know, that gold can sound kind of scratchy sometimes, like those bracelets. I mean, with all the machines, because it's not pure gold and it's an alloy, you know, it's mixed with other metals. You know, 24 karat gold is basically that right there, you know. 14 karat gold is a little bit tougher to get because it's an alloy and it'll give you some multi-tones there. with all the machines, you know, matters on the carat, how good it rings up and what shape it is. I mean, that's a round coin, you know. I'm gonna have a nickel here. I have a nickel here at 5 inches deep that's been there for about a few months. Just spanking it out, right? And it's about the same conductivity. A gold coin is actually more conductive than that nickel there, but nickels are really evident on these machines here. And this coin reads up really high out of the hole. 97 on the Equinox, or 97 on the Deus, 60s or 50s on the Simplex, and like 20 on the Equinox. But once you get gold inside the ground there, you just never know, man. But it's just spanking it out. I mean, it really likes that target there. I'll actually go to Goldfield. It's probably not gonna, oh, I have my iron on. Turn my iron off. Oh. Spanking it. I mean, it's tearing that up. It really likes that angle right there. Go to multi-frequency again. Yeah, it just seems to not like it nearly as much. It's just hard to pinpoint in multi-frequency because you've got two frequencies going at the same time. And that's the case, you know, when you have multi-frequency machine running simultaneously, it gets a lot tougher, right? Because you're running multi-frequencies all at the same time. And I've had really good success with my Equinox. I mean, I really like the machine. It doesn't perform in a lot of sites that I go to, you know, a lot of high EMI sites, and my hot soil, you know, I've struggled with it the first few months, but you know, it's a high performance machine, really lightweight. It can smack the jewelry out, the lower conductive targets. It does really, really superior at lower conductive targets. And it can pinpoint those lower conductive targets just right on the spot. You know, nothing gets past the Equinox when it's a lower conductor. You know, that coin right there, buried at about 4.5 inches deep, is a tough target to get for most detectors. You know, in my hot soil, and there's a lot of iron right there in that hole there. You heard that with the Equinox. But you know, gold coins, I mean, you're just gonna be lucky if you hit a gold coin. You know, it's all about the site. You know, in my area, there's not really too many gold coins here. Not very many of people found gold coins in my area. Every once in a while they come out, but you know, it's not. I don't live in a, you know, a place that has, you know, Civil War relics or ancient artifacts. You know, it's just, you know, 1850s basically is the older stuff that we have. Sure, there's coins, older coins, but you know, just not a lot of gold in my region. But I just wanted to see it. I just wanted to hear it and test that out on 3 of the machines that I use the most. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.